Brother, I do this to myself. I was so excited for the game today. I had the itch, and at 7:30, that itch turned to a stab wound. We couldn't score in a brothel with Viagra and condoms today. I'm serious, toothless. Man City were there for the taking today. I thought we would get something, and we did get something. We got our asses handed to us. Eating at home once again, and the Tottenham Hotspur social services need to be reported at this point, because I ain't seen them all season. We got touched at home, defending for the goal. The players stood there like dominoes, and I'm not talking about pizza, because at least they deliver, fam. When I saw the team, I had to ask if Ange thought he was managing a Ferris wheel, the way he rotated. He go full strength against Ipswich, but turn up to the Premier League champions, you know, with our players on a milk carton in America, missing. We haven't got another game for 7 days. Craig David settings, but we turn up against Man City like we're playing the team that was at Main Road. Sean Goater and them, man. I know Europa League's more important, but we're 13th. I'm holding 13 like Rimsey, and I ain't shot at the police a day in my life. We're 13th. Jed indispensable on the bench like a memorial plaque. When I saw that, I was devastated, crushed, like Martin Fowler's legs in EastEnders, fam. Because that first half, Porro was getting turned into a Spanish omelette by Doku. R-Truth, you know. Man was like, what's up? Cooking him. What's up? Cooking him. Porro was getting ripped like a Beyblade. R-Truth had him looking like Pedro Pascal from Game of Thrones, fam. Oberyn Martell settings first half. Kulu, I get why he was rested, because he's been looking like Angry Ginge the last few games. I'm telling you, he was a man on fire, Denzel Washington, and then he ended up burnt out like Michael Jackson's perm in a Pepsi advert. We seen it. From the first half, you could see we needed changes, and I said, if Ange waits to the 65th minute, forget the book of Eli, it's the book of Ange. We know it, fam. High line for life, inverted wing backs, and 65th minute changes, and staring into the abyss when we lose, fam. I feel like Tom Cruise in the Minority Report. I just know what's gonna happen. We had chances in the second half, but we couldn't score. All the foreplay in the world, but when we tried to put it in, Limp Biscuit settings, fam. Limp Biscuit. Without Solanke up top, especially today, we got no outlet. Like Louis Vuitton, fam. And we'll tell on Matthias, he told us 9 and then ended up with the number 9. But to me, he don't look like a striker. He looks like he's on strike. I ain't seen him. Then I lost and found. As for the ref was a disgrace, cheating like a black man in Ibiza, fam. Real talk, handing out all of these power cards like Gambit from the X-Men to us. As for City, nothing, fam. Nothing given. We need points. At this point, Daniel Levy can hire Cycling Mikey, put him on a coaching staff, fam. Because if Mason and Jedniak and them man got a job, we might as well hire Cycling Mikey. We need points, fam. Oozing souls. G's Expressions back with another video, and we have lost 1-0 to Monopoly Chester FC at home, fam. Touched at home once again. Somebody call social services, blood. Big man ting. I'm telling you, fam, I went into this game confident. I said, you know what? City are there for the taking, fam. You know them way there? They are. You know what I mean? You've seen what's been going on with Man City, and you see even when they're playing their best, we can go and get a result there. You saw it. When I saw the team straight away, I said, what are we doing, fam? What are we doing? Brother, we went full strength against Ipswich, and then you go against the Premier League champions, and you want to do that? Brother, I would have at least gone full strength again and made changes at half time. Do you know what I mean? Or at Ipswich, take off Kulu, so he could have maybe played this game. Take off Son, which you did, so he could have played this game. This is just normal management. That's what it is. You don't play your best team against Ipswich and then go to the Premier League champions and say you got to rest players. No, not of that ilk. Son performs against City, loves the goal. Kulu, brother, we all know Kulu against Man City is a different animal. A different animal, bro. It's the difference between Oliver Queen and the Green Arrow. That's Kulu against Man City. So for me, we shot ourselves in the foot straight away. Straight away. It still says 2-0 up there. It wasn't even 2-0. That was disallowed. 1-0, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Shot ourselves in the foot, blood. You get me, fam? It's just ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. Like, for me, Ange, you can make that. That's fine. But you saw the first half. We were on the back foot. A blister. That's what we were. North London blisters. On the back foot. Toothless. Mark Briscoe. Chris Benoit, blood. That's what we were. You get me, fam? No smile, blood. You get me, fam? That's what it was. That was us. We lost our smile in that first half. Shawn Michaels, fam, when he broke his back. I'm telling you that right now. And then we come out the second half, same team, no changes, bruv. And I knew it, bruv. He never makes changes at half time. He never does. The changes, we needed the changes earlier. That is what we needed, bro. Do you get me, fam? Yeah, we got split open a few times. We did. It was only 1-0, but we got carved open a few times. I'm not gonna lie, bruv. You get me? The high line was made an example out of. You get me, fam? But we survived. We did survive. But it could have been a lot worse than the 1-0, bruv. It definitely could have. Do you know what I'm saying? But we did defend pretty well when we got ourselves into certain situations. You know what I mean? For the first goal, you get me? Like, I don't know why they were just standing around there, bro. Big man thing. They literally just stood up there. I just saw an army of white, blood. You know what I'm saying, fam? An army of white, blood. That's literally what I saw, bruv. You get me? There's 3 letters, blood, that come after J, but we're not going to say that, blood, because I don't want to be on their radar. But I just saw an army of white. Do you know what I mean, fam? EDL march. You get me? But they weren't moving. Like, how'd you just sit? We had all the defenders there. Like, Danso ran out, and then he actually got back into position, but then they just twinkled their way through us. They just twinkled through us, blood. It was too easy. It was too easy. You get me? Like, the defending there was a joke. It wasn't good enough, innit? Do you get me? It just wasn't, innit? The chances we had, a couple headers from Danso, a chance when Udogie was running in, gave it to Tell, and I couldn't tell you what he was thinking, bro. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, that chance died quicker than the Kane Rose, fam. They died. They did. Do you know what I mean? It died. It wasn't good enough, man. It just wasn't good enough. Like, for me, Papa Matassa had a chance right at the end. But all of these are half chances, blood. That's what they are. Son had a good chance. He did. You get me? Great ball by Porro. Porro actually, second half, he actually played a bit better. Well, going forward, we all know what Porro can add. Porro can add a good cross, add a good delivery. And that's why I'm thinking to myself, why this brother doesn't play on the right wing and then just have Spence there, blood? Because Brennan Johnson, my goodness. Brennan Johnson, yeah, is like having a PlayStation without a memory card, blood. You just can't save the progress, blood. Man got 2 goals, blood. 2 goals in the last game, and he was missing today, fam. Missing, bruv. You get me, fam? That's where he was. Gone, blood. You get me, fam? That's what he was. NSYNC. You know what I mean? Justin. All them, man. Missing today, not Pedro Porro, Brennan Johnson. Do you know what I mean? Not good enough. Our right side needs surgery. Our right side needs surgery. You get me? Not the right back. I'm talking about right winger. We need better. I'm telling you, we do. Johnson will get you goals, he will, but he will not play for 90 minutes, bro. Yes, the GA matters. We love him for that. But if he's not sliding in, doing Bren Van Nistelrooy, then it's peak for man, bruv. You get me? When they're asking him to beat his man, he refuses, blood. You know what I mean? You're not going to see him at any Pride Festival. You won't. He refuses to beat him. I promise you, bruv. Brennan Johnson, nah. It's crazy, blood. It's crazy. It's actually crazy, man. But it just wasn't good enough today. I'm being honest with you. It wasn't good enough. You get me? 1-0. And yeah, like, we should have done better. We should have done better. You get me? For me, even when Ange rested our players, it's not even about the decisions you make. It's how you change it as well. Come on, 65 minutes, bro. Everyone could have told you that we needed them changes earlier. Everyone could tell you that we weren't coming back into the game, bro. We needed that. And they were good changes. Sarr coming on, added to the legs. Do you know what I mean? He took off Tell, but playing Kulu up front was an absolute joke for me. Like, come on, bro. What we doing playing Kulu up front, in it, false 9 and that? He'd be like, oh, X, what else could you have done? Do you know them way there? Obviously, Son doesn't play well up front either. I hear it, innit? What else could you have done? We've got no Solanke. And obviously, Werner's a scrub. You get me? When Werner came on, I was saying warm down. That was a waste of a substitution, if I'm honest, bruv. Mikey Moore should have been on the bench, blood. That's what it is. But yeah, fam, we lose. You get me? Back to 13th. And bro, it's just road to safety, innit? That's what it is. Three wins in a row, and it's just road to safety at this point, blood. You get me, fam? And now seeing him rest and play, brother, these man better go out to Holland and end this in the first leg, blood. I'm being dead serious. End it in the first leg, blood.